I am bushed. I've been working my butt off this last week. I got a lot done now, so let me take about a 10-minute break and I'll get back with you, okay? Oh man. I'm gonna have to learn all this stuff. This is the manual for the water heater. Just learn how to operate that thing, and I don't think it's hard. Just I got it all hooked up and everything. Just trying to figure out how to where to set it and stuff like that. And I'll have to do that as I use it. I'll learn more and more about that. All right, y'all ready? This is going to be a fairly long video, I think. I got a lot to go over, so I guess let's do it. All right, we got the van in here, and I cleaned it all up. That's what I got tired doing. I pulled it outside and used the leaf blower to blow all the dust and dirt and everything, all the little fragments of insulation and all that stuff out of here. But anyway, this is the back of the van here. I've got my shelf in that I talked about putting in, and it's a place to store stuff like, you know, just the shelf in the garage. This is the garage and this is the shelf. And I'll put things down in here, you know, lanterns and lights and flashlights, whatever. That kind of stuff will go back here. The battery bank, we've already talked about that. That's all over here. Okay, everything's working well. It's all, everything, all the electrical's done except for 2 lights. And I take it back, the fuse block for the 12 volt. I still got to do that. I've got it hardwired in right now. All I'm running is some LED lights on it. And that's all I'm really going to ever run on it except the water pump. And then I'm going to put a fuse block in. I'm going to wait till I get to quartzite to do that. All right, so here we are. This is the inside. The countertops came out very nice. And as you see, there they are. And I got my induction stove right here. And it does work. This is a stainless steel, I guess it's a coffee pot or something I had years ago. And you turn it on and it starts working. And it doesn't take long. There's already heat there. I mean, that induction stove is gonna be pretty nice, I think. So as we see, got the refrigerator in. I don't have it bolted in. I'm just going to leave a bungee strap on it for now, hooked right here, and then come around here and hooked in. And then I've got these little clips for the refrigerator door. They're 3M. You stick them on here and here. It's like child safety latches, you know. But it keeps the doors from coming open when you're driving down the road. For now, I just got tape on there. I'll put them on maybe this evening or something. Countertops came out beautiful. I mean, they just... I'm just so happy with them. Better than the other ones. They came out much better. I did a better job on the polyurethane too. The polyurethane on the other one I put on with a brush, and there was a little bubble, you know, so you could feel, you know, and you sand it down, and you put the next coat on and bubbles around. You could never get that final coat without having to sand it, and then it's not right, you know. I'm just not good with polyurethane. I've told people before, I love the woodworking part of it, the assembly process and the building of it. But when it comes to the finishing, I'm just not much of a finisher. I don't know why. I just never have been able to put a good finish. But this one came out really nice. What I did is I put polyurethane and I thinned it out with mineral spirits. It's oil-based polyurethane and mineral spirits, about 50-50. I put it in a little water bottle that has a little cap on the top, you know. And you put about 50-50 in there and you shake it up, let it settle, and then you just douse it with a rag, douse a rag and just wipe it on. Instead of a brush, I wiped this on and it came out so much nicer. And I've got maybe, oh, I don't know, at least a dozen coats on here. Doesn't seem like it, doesn't seem like it's that thick, but I put a dozen coats on here. And got the end plate on here. You know, on this side's completely done. And as you can see, I've got baskets in here. I went down to Target. Went down to Target. They've got all kinds of these little baskets and stuff. And watching other people's videos, especially the ladies that do the van life stuff. They love the baskets, you know, so I thought, well, I'd try the basket thing, you know. This is going to be, well, this is the kitchen side, of course. This is where I'm going to be doing all my prep work and all that kind of stuff. But as far as cooking, I think I'll leave the cooktop over here. I can open that door and slide the door open, and fumes can go out, you know, on a nice day. And so, and the heat and all that kind of steam, whatever, can go out. But all the prep work, you know, chopping vegetables and stuff, I can do on this side with the sink and everything. Here's that faucet. I mean, I love that faucet. Junior picked that out. We were down there at Home Depot the other day, or well, a week ago. And he come across that, and he says, man, I like that. And I got to looking at it. Like I said, it looks like a beer tap. I just love it. Here's the switch right here. Turn that on. The water, you know, that's the water pump. That pressurizes the pump, and then you can turn it on right here. Of course, there's no pressure in it because I don't have any water. I've got a little bit of water. I tested the system out 2 days ago. Had it all done and put about, no, it was yesterday morning. And I put, I don't know, a 65-gallon tank. I probably put about 20 gallons in it, and went out on the street back and forth and sloshed it around real good, and then drained that all out. But while that was in there, I tested the water pump out and all that, made sure it all works. And I'll get around to the other side, and I'll show you more of that later. All right, the kitchen. Now, if you look, there's places like this. There's all kinds of gaps and stuff. That's all going to get covered up. I don't have time to do that right now because I'm going to be leaving here tomorrow or next day, I think, heading out to Arizona. But I'm going to put a block of wood here and finish that all up, and it'll overlap this and cover that all up. Above here on this metal here, this is going to be covered with this kind of hardboard and vinyl, just a much thinner strip, you know, and it'll come along here and it'll have that rounded radius. And then on this side, I'll have that big block here, and it'll be very sturdy because I plan on putting my TV over here, I think. I'm going to put a small TV right here, and then be on one of those swing out hinges, okay? And when you're driving, just store it up against the wall. And when you stop, here I am, here's the TV sitting about right here where the camera is. And turn the passenger seat, I turned it around so I can sit here and recline, you know. I can go all the way back to here, put a footstool up and sit and watch TV, you know. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I did the same thing in the other van. The other van, I had the TV over here. But just the way this one worked out, I could put the TV on either side. But anyway, mount it on that post, on this structure post on the side. And that steel, there's something about the metal in this van. Some of it is so soft, you just barely touch it with a drill and it goes right through. There are certain pieces, especially right around this framework of this door and everything, that is the hardest damn steel. I tried to drill a few holes in this, and I must have ruined 15 bits, you know, over time, trying to get through that stuff. It was extremely hard. So anyway, another basket up here. This is these little boxes I bought. I think I bought these at Target 3 years ago. I had them in that other van, and I had them in my semi for a while and stuff like that. But those will be a place to put utensils, I think, that kind of stuff. Spices will probably go into something like this here, like spice rack for, you know, salt and pepper and your cooking spices or whatever, I think. Just more storage for different, like the food and everything will go in here. Canned goods and whatever I can put in here. That way they won't rattle and, you know, slide around. Oh, excuse me. On this side up above, this is the passenger side. This is going to be all storage for clothing and stuff. And what I can do, put socks and underwear, you know, in one of these. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do it. You know, I'm not sure. But put socks in this one, underwear in this one or whatever, put them back there. I don't know. Take my jeans and roll them up and stack them, you know, like logs in here, you know, jeans and t-shirts, roll those up. Shirts like this, these button-up shirts, I can always, if I want to, I can put a few of them, maybe coats and stuff like that. I can just hang on this edge right here, and here they'll just hang above the bed. The bed is in the other room over there. I'm going to put that in this evening once I get done. I got more work to do tonight. I'll be working till well after dark tonight, finishing stuff up. But I've got a ton of little Little things like putting the framework in for the Max Air fan, putting that what do you call it, the trim piece and everything. I'm gonna have to do that later. It's not anything I really need to do today. Down below here, let's turn you around. Let's go right here. Down below on the passengers, this is the passenger side, door and everything. I'm gonna have drawers. I'm gonna build those in February. Those drawers will be right here. They'll be on like soft close slides and everything. You know, I'll build them myself and everything, and then I'll buy these soft close drawer slides. And I'll have 3 or 4 drawers here, 3 or 4 drawers here. This, I might just leave this open. This is where the trash can, I found this nice little trash can, and that'll fit right in there. I have framework to build down underneath here over the fender wells still. I'll get to that. Matter of fact, I might work on that this evening. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out exactly what needs to be done, you know, most urgently. So I want, like I said, I'm going to finish working on it today, and then tomorrow is all move-in day. Just going around and gathering all the silverware and socks and underwear and all that stuff, getting moved in, so to say. So so I can hurry up and get out to Arizona. So people have been calling me, wondering where I'm at. I'm still here in Texas. Well, we're already out here having a good time. You better hurry up. I'm okay. I'll be on my way in a couple days. So anyway, outlets. I got outlets on either side. Oh, here we go. This is something that just drove me nuts, is these switches here. I've got this switch. As you can see, it's a switch and an outlet. Switch and an outlet. Well, I thought the switch would be by itself and the outlet would be by itself. And after I hooked it up, I had 110 coming to here, and then I was trying to run 12 volt off of this switch here. And it kept sparking and blowing and tripping the inverter and everything. What in the world am I doing wrong here? So, read the instructions. On that box, you tear the box open on the inside of the box, printed on the inside. You have to tear the box apart to read it. But anyway, there's a little tab on there, and the tab connects the two. And if you want those totally separate, you break that little tab off, and they become separate. So read the instructions, Stan. Anyway, so I got that working. This switch will go to this wire right here. This is the only thing I need to do on the 12 volt. Is put an LED light here. I'm going to, in this groove right here, right in that little groove in the 8020, I'm going to put an LED strip all the way across, all the way from one end to the other. And this is the wire that's going to hook into that with this switch. Now, when I flip that, there's electricity coming out of that. That's why I've got it all taped up here. But that all is functional, ready to go. I just need the light. And I want to check with a friend of mine. He's got those lights. I want to see exactly the dimensions and everything so I know if they'll fit or not. I don't think they'll fit in that little groove. So we'll see. But anyway, that's the plan. And on the other side, I got the same kind of switch. I got the outlet here for the induction stove, but I also have the switch here for this light. There's the same thing on this side and another strip of lights. What else? Like I said, these drawers, these are just, you know, cheap Walmart plastic drawers for the time being until I can get my own drawers built. What else? Oh, but I got the ceiling put in. I what do you call it? Agonized over and over what kind of ceiling to put in. Should I use this vinyl, you know, hardboard with vinyl? And then I decided, no, I have to build something up there. I put the insulation up, and I was just holding the insulation with string, you know, back and forth, drill screws in, and run string across there, and I put the insulation up above the string, and the string would hold it in. And I thought, you know, I'm going to drive out there, and half of that stuff's going to fall. So then I thought, well, I'll put little one by just pine strips up there to hold it. And I thought, if I'm going to go all through the work of doing all that, why don't I just go ahead and buy the boards and put them up? So I bought those yesterday morning, and all day yesterday, well, not all day, but most of the day yesterday I spent with that ceiling, and I finished it up this morning. It's an aromatic cedar, and when you open the door on this thing, oh man, you talk about strong. With the doors open, you don't smell so much, but man, this morning I opened the doors and phew, wow, that's stout. It's bare. I haven't done anything to it. It's just bare wood. I might just leave it that way, or Later on, I might just, it's about the same color as the countertops. Not much difference in color there. So I think I might not stain it at all. I'll just polyurethane bare, bare wood. So that's the ceiling. And what else we got here? Like I say, outlets on either side. Those outlets in the back have the outlet with the USBs in them. So I can charge camera batteries and that type of thing. What else? Let's go around back. All right, this is around back, and like I said, I've got the battery bank over there. I'm going to build a wall with that 80-20. I'm going to put a wall right across here. I haven't got to that. That's something that doesn't need to be done right now, so that'll be done in February. I've got my shower tub. The shower tub, I guess we're going to have to go right back up front, aren't we? The shower tub, when you get, I want to take a shower. I'm going to go over here and turn on the water heater, okay? Running off the solar and the batteries. It maybe take, I'm hoping, about 15-20 minutes just to get it up to acceptable temperature. Not maybe hot steaming shower, but where it's just not, whoa, that's cold shower. Just get it up to maybe 100 degrees or 90 degrees or something like that. Turn that on, hopefully about 15-20 minutes on the batteries, and that'll suck the batteries hard during that time. But while that's heating up, grab this tub, bring it around here to the passenger side, chunk it up here, and put it right there, okay? So it's right behind the driver's seats right here, okay? Now, let me go get the shower curtains. Now, come on, get in there. I'm not gonna use this PVC framework, okay? I stole this out of the cargo van, or cargo trailer. It's PVC framework that holds the shower curtains, but I probably won't use the PVC pipe, but I'll use these curtains, and I'll put basically right like this, okay? And then you take that and you tuck that inside the shower, the tub, all right? Now I got a curtain, have the doors all closed, nobody can see me in here, all right? Go in there and take the shit. Now this is not positioned right because I haven't worked on this yet. I'm just trying to give you a visual so you get an idea. But I'll take the shower curtain and I'll probably put screws up in the ceiling and just hang it from those, okay? And I probably won't use this PVC pipe. The problem with the PVC pipe is where would I store it? It's just too big and bulky. So the curtains, I can shake them out and just fold them up and store them somewhere. Whereas this is way too big and bulky. So, but this is just a visual for now, okay? So, take a shower in there. Well, how are you gonna take a shower? Well, let's go around to the passenger side, or the driver's side, and check it out, and I'll show you. All right, this is the driver's side sliding door, and here's all the water. Everything water related is right in this general area right here. Water tank, 65-gallon water tank. Got all the hosing run and all the fixtures and fittings and everything. Here's the filter, the water filter. What I'll do is I've got one of these expandable hoses. This is one where, it shrinks up when it's not under pressure. As soon as you hook it up, it's got under pressure. Hook that up, hook it up to a faucet, hook it up the filter. That will all screw together right here. We'll screw that together, turn it on, open that valve, and all the water will go in and fill this tank up, okay? Once the tank's full, turn that off, unhook everything, drain that out so it doesn't drip everywhere, okay? It's done. All right, water tank is full. Now, when I need to use the water, I'd use the switch over there on the other side. I'll turn that switch on, it'll turn this pump on. It'll suck water up over into the water tank, the heater, water heater. It'll go into there and just circulate around, okay? It won't heat because it's not turned on. That water will come up and go into this little T-section right here, come up and go into the faucet, cold water, okay? Now, when I go to take a shower, I'll come out here and I'll turn this on right here, and I've tested it, and it takes about 1,600 watts. So it's a 2,000 watt inverter. It'll put a good drain on those batteries. But you take a shower in the morning, during the sun, you have all day to charge your batteries back up before the evening. All right, so if I'm gonna take a shower, come in here and turn that on, let that heat up, Now while that's heating up, I get the shower curtain up and around and, you know, get the tub in there and get all that position. I can come back over here and turn that heater off, okay, so it won't use any more electricity. Then go take my shower, and I got 2.5 gallons of hot water in here, okay? And I can take a shower with a couple gallons, no problem. How do I get the water from there up to the ceiling to take my shower? Well, instead of running a hose up there, which I figured would be pretty difficult and a hazard for leakage, if it starts leaking, it's dripping all over the place, I got one of these. It's just a hose in that T section. This is a hose off of a, like a washing machine, okay? So you got the hose comes over and you just hook on a spray nozzle for like your garden, okay? That I'll take over there and I'll clip it to the ceiling somehow. I got to figure that out yet, what kind of clip. All right, let's go back inside. All right, back inside. I'm standing in the shower. I've got the shower curtain around me. Doors are all closed so nobody can see. Shower curtain's right here so nobody can see up front. You know, you can't see through the curtain. Anyway, this will come up here and clip into the ceiling somehow. I'm going to put some kind of a little clip in here, probably right here because there's a board right here, nice and straight, stable. I can put that right in there. And when I want to shower, just, you know, rinse myself off, hook it back up, lather up, rinse myself off, and just take your shower, okay? When you're done, there's no water up here. You take this and you put it back in its storage outside, and you don't have to worry about water leaking in the ceiling and all that kind of stuff. All right, so that's enough on the shower, all right? Toiletries, all right? Let me get to the toiletries. Toiletries. Maybe this is a little too visual for some. Anyway, 5-gallon bucket, all right? You do your business in your 5-gallon bucket lined with a Walmart bag. Take a Walmart bag or any of those kind of carry-out bags, all right? You do your business. When you get done, you gather up the bag, tie it, and you put it in the storage bucket. This is a, well, a blue bucket. We'll leave it at that. But anyway, you have this gamma lid, okay? It's got a seal right here. It's airtight, okay? I've used this before. Don't smell nothing, okay? It just, anyway, you put a trash bag, a larger, like a kitchen trash bag in here. You take your 5-gallon, your little Walmart package, and you stick it in that bag, fold it up, put the lid on it, close it up, okay? Seals it nice and tight. You stick it back out of the way, and next time you go to town and got a place to throw it away, you take that whole kitchen bag and dump it in the dumpster. So there you go. That's the bucket method. All right, bucket method, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's easy, simple. No plumbing, no black tank, no, oh, I got to quit camping and go, or I got to stop what I'm doing because my black tank is full and I got to run to town to pay to empty my black tank. You just take that bag and chunk it in a dumpster. So you're done. So anyway, trying to think what else to show you. Got all this taken care of. All right. Solar up on the roof. We've talked about that before. I think that's about it. Hopefully. I might have to edit that bucket method out. I don't know. Anyway, so that's it. That's what I've got done. It's not finished. I got a lot of trim work to do, so to say, finishing work, but it's good enough to run out to Arizona for a few weeks and camp out with some friends of mine. And for all of you that don't know, or the ones that do know, okay, today is Monday. Well, today's actually Sunday for me. Tomorrow, the day you're watching this, will be Monday. Monday is Pam's birthday, so I figured I better stick around for her birthday. You know, why leave 2 or 3 days right before her birthday? Oh, by the way, this video is coming out on Monday. Happy birthday, dear. So anyway, so I decided to stick around for her birthday on Monday. I'll be leaving Tuesday morning on the, it'll be the 19th, and I'm going to drive most of the way out to Arizona. It's about a little over 1,000, about 1,100 miles. So I'm going to drive most of that on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I'll be over in Arizona somewhere and stop in Phoenix and, you know, grab groceries at Walmart or whatever, you know, stop at a grocery store and stock up on groceries. And with that, I'm going to be out there in Arizona, in Quartzsite, Arizona, at what would be called the RTR. It used to be the RTR. There's no official RTR anymore. The permits and stuff all got way too expensive, I think. And it was just getting too big. And BLM didn't like that many people out there on their ground. So anyway, they changed it. And so now it's an unofficial RTR. Everybody just kind of knows that it's this time of year to be out. A lot of my friends are already out there. So I'm going to show up and fashionably late. And I'm going to spend a couple weeks out there, maybe 3 weeks, something like that, and come back somewhere around the 7th, 10th February, somewhere along in there. I'll be back. I'll come back to Texas, and I'm finished working on this van. While the weather's nice and cool, I want to finish working on this van and get it all done, completely finished and done. Once it's completely finished and done, then I'm going to start working on the semi. That'll be late February, early March. And I've got a few things I need to do to it to get it up, ready to roll. Just minor stuff. Take seats out, put new seats in, you know, stuff like that. I got to figure out an electrical problem with the sleeper. I haven't even looked at the truck. I started it yesterday and charged the batteries up. That's all I've done with that thing all month long. So it's just sitting over there. But come mid-March, somewhere around in there, I should be up and rolling in the semi. And with that, be back to the trucker Sasnak stuff throughout the summer. And that's kind of the plan. Work during the summer, and then during the winter, you know, stay home or go camping or whatever. I just don't want to drive in the snow anymore. I'm tired of putting my, this is going to sound dramatic and everything, but I'm tired of putting my life on the line. 30 years ago, truck drivers, they were all on the CB, and if there was a wreck up ahead, they'd all holler, hey, you got a wreck up ahead, you know, the other direction. They say, hey, you got a wreck up ahead, so you knew, slow down. Now, drivers don't listen to the CB, they don't talk to each other, they're all in the middle of, I remember this lap. Has that been there all this time? Anyway, I remember last year, 2019, winter of 2019, or actually, it was probably January, February of 2020. It was a year ago. And there was, I think, 100 truck pileup up in Wyoming, up on I-80. And it just truck after truck after truck, because they weren't listening to CB, driving, and, you know, they have the wreck, they crash, you know, behind 30 other trucks. They're 31, crash. They sit there, and here comes another truck, rear ends them. Another couple cars come up and stop. And then trucks come piling into them and crash, crash, crash. Huge catastrophes, you know. And I remember seeing a video on that. Somebody on the other side of the highway stopped with their cell phone, was taking pictures of these trucks crashing into each other. And these fools in Wyoming in February or January, whatever month it was, in the middle of winter during a blizzard, shorts and flip-flops. That's your new truck drivers. So, shorts and flip-flops. So anyway, they're out there freezing their butt off because they weren't listening to the CB and they crashed into, I just don't want to be caught up in that stuff anymore. So I don't need to work in the winter. I ain't gonna work in the winter. So work during the summer when the weather's nice. Another thing is, winters are extremely hard on vehicles, on trucks and stuff, especially with this new sodium chloride, or sodium pentothal? No, that's truth serum. Sodium chloride? Anyway, the liquid they spray on the highways, whatever that stuff is, it is extremely corrosive. It's 5 times worse than salt, and it just tears vehicles up. I mean, it's so bad. And they go out there and spray it on everything, and then the cars all rust out, and all the wiring goes bad and all that. And just, why be in it? Drive when the weather's nice. So that's what my plans are. So with that, I got to start reading up on my books. This in here is pretty easy. I've got another book in there for that induction stove. I have to read up on that, learn how the buttons and how to work it and everything, temperature control and all that kind of stuff. So But anyway, that's it. I guess I've got other things to do, so I'm gonna, now that the sun's getting low, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in the shop and finish working on a few other little things. And then tomorrow, we'll load up and be heading on the road Tuesday. So, see y'all later. Hope you all enjoyed, and sorry I haven't been putting very many videos out. I've just been so busy. Making videos of the build slows you way, way down. And I was kind of in a hurry to get this thing done. I only had 5 weeks now. I've had 5 weeks to work on it, and if I was running a camera trying to make videos doing this, I wouldn't be a third done of what I got so far. So with that, sorry, but anyway, there's a million other van builds out there you can watch. So, am I rattling? I think I'm rattling. Oh well. Take care. See y'all later. Ciao. Works better this way.